life's mission. What in the world would we ever think that because you have a little toe, you stub your toe, that you just say, well, I'm going back to bed and not going to do anything today, you know? And so what Joseph did, he just kept on trucking. Then he interpreted a couple of dreams of a few people there in prison, you know, the butcher and the baker, and told him what was going to happen. What happened did happen. He told him, he said, remember me. And next thing you know, Pharaoh had a dream. He couldn't figure it out. And all at once he goes up and interprets that dream. And see, it went through a lot of junk. And I'd say to you, God ain't through with you.
That's
right.
And you may be going through a bunch of junk, and that doesn't even matter. I mean, if he can use somebody like Nick Pagano, who isn't paying no attention to me, sitting back there talking, and he doesn't give up on him, he's not going to give up on you. All right? And so, when you ask the question about the dream, I don't understand how you could even ask the question, is it still alive? The dreams don't die. Now some people do give up. Would it have been pretty easy for Joseph to give up?
Yes.
How many times?
Over and over and over.
A whole lot of times. In the pit. As a slave, being falsely accused, thrown into prison, nobody paying attention to him. You think it was all the time that every day he woke up saying, isn't this wonderful? See, wait, grow up. God has those dreams not just for Coach, but they're just as big for you as what they ever were.
Yes, sir.
And I don't care when it was in your life, but you can go back and you can think of that special time when you just knew something special was for you. You knew it. And it may have been when you graduated from high school. It may have been when you graduated from college. It may have been when you were married. It may have been, we had how much closer than what you guys had, just like another brother death, that we had a funeral just last week. It may have been at something like that.
Yeah, and you know what, you guys, I know we're getting out of here, but, we lost our brother, Sarah's brother, 44 years old, pancreatic cancer. Coach gets to the funeral at what time? Maybe about 10:40. You guys, he stayed till 6.
I didn't realize funerals went that long. The greatest celebration. It's the greatest. You know what I said there. This is horrible. But I was sitting there in real comfortable seats, great church, great people. I mean, I I really felt so good about being there. And the thing that I was so thankful about. Normally you go to a funeral, my culture, you're out of there. But I thought, before I go sit down, I think I'll go to the bathroom. And I really am glad I did. I'm sitting there saying, because, it was a great celebration of a life, It was the greatest celebration of a life that I've ever been to. Ever. And I've been to, when I say hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, I've been to hundreds. In fact, I'm going to start running around with the younger crowd. I'm getting tired of all my friends.
Coach, we just want to say thank you, even as a family. But the reason I bring that up is, how many of you guys could say that my co-founder came down to hang out with the family?
Yeah.
And so that means a lot to us. And so for us, we just want to say thank you. And in closing, if you guys are looking for a company that's built on integrity, with people of integrity, I can almost guarantee you that if you come here, you go to work, you'll be able to see things that you would have probably only dreamed about. And so, Coach, we're actually going to take a 10-minute break.
No, you're not, Coach, not until I finish my thought.
Okay.
Tell it.
This guy's as bad as Pagano back there talking. I'm right in the middle of an important point. Wasn't you guys on the edge of your seat waiting for me to finish? And he's saying, okay, we're going to take a break. Let's all go to the bathroom. If I sat there for 5 hours in a funeral and never moved, and you think for 1 minute that you ain't going to let me finish the thought? And everybody here how many people here want me to finish? How many people here want to quit right now, bro?
I love how you want to. No, I want you to finish. Continue.
Oh, okay. So, I don't care when it was, and it might have been at a funeral, that you felt something special. It was at my mom's a day before she passed away, when there was something happened inside me that gave me a driving force that now at 78 years old, I feel like a teenager, and I feel like that I wished I could tell you what I've been working for 3 days. I brought to the home office. They are so excited about it. Is bigger and better in travel than anything that's ever happened. There's nothing ever happened like it. I mean, when you say, are you giving up on your dreams? I'm just starting on my dream.
That's right.
And so it doesn't give you any excuse. Nobody in here 78 yet, except me. All right, you raise your hand. How old? Oh, well, see there? See there? Here's what I'm saying. When he asked the question that he tried to take a break before I answered, have I given up on that dream? Gang, if you knew what I know, if you knew what is about to happen, and this is not network marketing hype. This is not somebody out there saying, make another sale. If you knew what I know, here's what you would say. Coach is beginning to fulfill the prophecy of his mom and the dream that he had. Wow. Created. And the only question I have, can I go ahead and just ask this, Vaughn, or do we need to correct that? How many wanted to, yeah. Anytime you want me to quit, you just tell me, okay? I think the only question that I have, are you going to give up your dreams?
No, sir.
See, you can't kid me. I know you got inside something burning that you know you're supposed to do. I know it. See, I know it. And maybe today would just be a special day because I didn't know this was supposed to be. He got me on the program at 11:45. I'm here. Now, of course, wait a minute. I'm supposed to quit, right? This wasn't even one I was thinking about. But maybe he called me up here not to tell me to quit, but maybe he called me up here because you need to revive your dream. What are you doing sitting on your backside thinking your dream is over? What are you doing because Detroit happened to get hit with a car industry that went a little flat? What are you doing because the economy just wasn't quite like it should be? Did you give up? No. Why would you? You're not even in prison. You're all here. Joseph was in prison, you know. You're not even in a pit. You're all here. So I would just say, I'll tell you, to answer your question, I have not given up on my dream. I'm just beginning. I believe with everything within me, that the period of time in my life that everybody will look back on and say it was the greatest time in Coach's life. He brought more value to the world in that period of time than all the rest of his life put together. Is going to be between now and the year of 2020. And my 2020 vision is to see each one of you. And if you don't, it's your own fault. It's because you did what Vaughn tried to get me to do, quit in the middle of what I was doing. See, you can quit. Just, you think that wouldn't have been a good time to quit? He's running the program. He's doing all this stuff. Called me up here for a 2-minute deal, and I get out here and I start rattling. He says, quit. See, I could have quit. I could have quit a lot of times. I could have quit what? I could have quit at 65 years old. A statement of well over $10 million. Living in a mansion, had every kind of toy that you could believe that you'd ever want. Sports cars, motorcycles, everything. But I knew I couldn't quit. Why? Because you can't quit on a dream. See, you can't quit when things are high, and you can't quit when things are low. See, whenever he got the ring put on his finger, don't you realize there was 7 years of everybody really questioning him? What are you really doing? You're hoarding all this stuff up just to get rich yourself? You don't think that all of Egypt was really pleased with the orders that the Pharaoh had given out? This guy's in charge. Guy come in from another country, come out of jail one day. Next day he's next to the Pharaoh, and he's telling everybody, "Give me half your stuff." No. He had 7 years of people not believing him. So whenever you're on a roll, you don't give up on your dreams. And when you get knocked around a little bit, you don't give up. What's that have to do with your dream? So anyway, got any more questions?